Hi foodies, I've gotten so many messages about making another vegetarian dish. So I made some chickpeas with callaloo in coconut milk and it is so good. It's amazing. Let's get into it. So this is going to be easy guys. I do have some oil in the pan here and what we're going to do is saute some onions, some bell peppers, use whatever color you like, and I'm going to add garlic and minced ginger, and we're just gonna stir these around, let them soften up a bit. Okay, they don't have to get super brown. This is over a medium heat. So once these soften up a little bit, we are gonna add some chickpeas. Okay, you can use your pre-cooked chickpeas, whether you boil it yourself or if you want to buy the one in the can and just drain it off, you can use that. So we're going to stir it in right here. And we're going to add some diced pumpkin. This is Jamaican pumpkin. It's rich in color, so rich in flavor. So try to get it if you can. Just keep stirring this over medium heat. Then let's stir in some diced tomatoes. Now we want this to be very flavorful. If you are vegan and you have this one all-purpose seasoning you love to add to everything, go ahead and add it here. I'm going to be using Maggi seasoning. If you don't want Maggi seasoning, you can use Jamaica Valley, you can use Grace. There's many Caribbean brands out there. Stick with a Caribbean brand, okay? For this dish, it just works best. So add a little seasoning, stir it around, and we'll season as we go along while making this dish. I'm gonna add a little more seasoning here. Depending on what brand you're using, you might need to add salt as well. But if the seasoning you're using has a lot of salt, try to avoid using the salt, okay? We are gonna taste this later, so we'll be able to monitor things. Now another star in this dish is the callaloo. We eat a lot of callaloo in Jamaica. It's kind of like spinach and kale merged into one because the stems are a little bit more, a little harder, but the leaves wilt pretty easily. So I'm adding it here. We're going to stir this around, okay? And then we're going to add some black pepper and some other ingredients. So sprinkle on some black pepper. You can use white pepper or freshly ground pepper if you prefer. Okay, and if you prefer cayenne pepper, you can use it as well. Then we're gonna add some minced scotch bonnet. This is a yellow scotch bonnet, really nice flavor. So this is minced, no seeds, then some scallion. I diced it finely because I don't mind eating it. It's delicious. If you want to put whole scallion in there and then take it out after, fine. I just added some minced fresh thyme as well, and you can use the sprigs if you prefer. And then there goes some allspice berries. You can use about 5 allspice berries. Stir this around over the medium heat. If it's sticking, you can always turn it down a little bit. I'm not using any veggie broth today, but if you want to, you could add some veggie broth. And then I'm gonna go in with some coconut milk. Coconut milk just makes everything so delicious. We're gonna stir it around and then deglaze the bottom of the pan, right? So stir everything together. Usually I find callaloo at the West Indian stores. If you can't find it and you want to use spinach, add the spinach in the last few minutes of simmering. Why? Because callaloo is harder to cook. The stems are tougher. So spinach, you wouldn't need to add it so soon. Add it in the last minutes of simmering. Then I'm going to add some diced carrots. You can add bigger chunks if you prefer, and you can add more carrot if you prefer, okay? Now all of these beautiful ingredients add so much flavor, okay? But I wanted more seasoning. I add a little more seasoning here, and then I'm adding some turmeric. The turmeric is going to give it a brilliant color. I love curry chickpeas, but this is not curry chickpeas, so no curries added, just some turmeric for a little flavor and color. Add as much as you like. Then bring that up to a simmer, let it simmer down nicely so the callaloo can cook. I added a whole scotch bonnet pepper because I feel like it needed a little bit more of that. So taste at this point and see if you need any salt or pepper. Okay, and just allow it to simmer until the callaloo is cooked and your sauce looks brilliant and really rich like this. So nice, guys. This can be used for breakfast, for brunch, lunch, dinner. Very versatile. You can have it with breadfruit, roti. You can have it with regular bread. You can have it with rice, ground provisions. There's so many things you could eat this with. Even quinoa. It is amazing. So flavorful, and it wasn't too spicy either. So definitely give it a try. If you want to garnish, you can actually put some finely minced red pepper all over, or you could even sprinkle with some paprika all over just to give it a little more color. But it's really delicious and perfect just the way it is. I had this for brunch and I had it with some dumplings, Jamaican style. I put some whole wheat flour, some coconut, and some cornmeal in the dumplings. And then I had some fried plantain and green bananas. So good. Please try it. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. All right. I'll see you guys next time.